I think last time we talked, was I fascinated with the GLP-1 drugs?
Oh,
the Ozempics?
I was on it. We spoke about it. I'm still on it. I've kind of plateaued. I went from Ozempic into Tirzepatide. I don't take enough of it.
What's your
happy
dose?
with my weight. I take 35 milligrams.
So you're on a compound. You're not on the regular one, huh?
I'm on the compound.
Yes, you can't. It's hard to compare the compound.
I've never been on a very high dose of any of them, though, because I don't like that feeling, which is so counterintuitive to what the drug is. I don't like that feeling that I can't finish a piece of chicken. So I'd rather just I'm living 50 pounds lighter than I was.
Isn't that wonderful?
It is. I'd like to be 70 pounds lighter.
And what's your hemoglobin A1C?
Oh, I have no idea.
Oh, because you never had a diabetes thing. Insulin resistance.
No. I know my blood work is good.
It's good.
I know my blood work is great.
Okay.
Yes,
So
I had that recently.
So I am obsessed with these drugs. And I think these drugs are one of the most important medical advances in history. I got so obsessed with it. This is so me, by the way, but I got so obsessed with it that I started talking about it in the media, and Jillian Michaels and I went back and forth. She said, you shouldn't do these drugs. I go, you don't know what you're talking.
When you came on was when you were in the feud with Jillian Michaels, that exact week.
Okay, so that's funny. So I thought to myself, I am a doctor. I am board certified. I was board certified in general surgery, board certified in plastic surgery, but I'm not truly an obesity medicine expert. So if for me to, with great confidence, talk really in the media about these drugs, I should become board certified in obesity. So I actually took all the courses and I took the exam, and last November I got board certified by the American Board of Obesity Medicine.
Wow.
So this is like a true expert thing for me now. I'm totally into it, and I'm board certified in it, and it's something that I think is really important. Even though it's not my career, I don't prescribe obesity drugs as a career, but I know everything about them. So I'm obsessed with these drugs and what they do for your general health above and beyond what they do for obesity.
You're hot, Dr. Nazardin. Wow. I love this new chapter.
So what's your favorite of the GLPs? What's your favorite?
I'm waiting for the next one.
Is it Retatrutide is the next one?
That's the next one that I'm waiting for. You guys really know your stuff.
It's a GLP-3, my G.
That's right. But the one you're on, Tirzepatide. It's the GLP-1, which is Ozempic, and the GIP. So as you know, there's Ozempic and Wegovy. That's the same drug. That's a GLP-1. And then there's Mounjaro and Zepbound, same drug, called, that's the GIP and GLP. And those are amazing and they're powerful. But I'm into them for another reason. Even if you're not overweight, I think it's the ultimate anti-aging drug.
Really?
The ultimate longevity drug, because it's all about insulin sensitivity and reducing inflammation. So I'm very into this new thing that you can find people are talking about it on TikTok. It cracks me up, but microdosing. Low dose Tirzepatide, low dose GLP-1s and GIPs that are cardioprotective. They're good for your brain, your heart, your lungs, your kidney. They're good for addictions. They're good for everything. I am convinced this is the next longevity drug of the future.
Fine, I do it.
Yeah, it's
do
really.
It, Josh. Just microdose a little
I do it.
Wait.
You do it.
I've been doing it for the last 2 months.
So what's your dose?
A microdose.
Okay, so
what the hell? You've been keeping
isn't this interesting?
From me.
I'm changing, okay? Things have changed for me, Ben.
I'm glad you do it. I'm glad you do it.
Yeah.
So do you?
I feel so naked and afraid and alone. I'm alone in the dark. That's
funny.
Crazy.
It's a micro little cutesy. It's a micro mini cutesy dose.
What have you noticed?
What are you taking and what's your dose?
I haven't noted.
What about the food noise? A little bit better?
Here's the thing. I lost 100 pounds when I was 19.
Yeah.
Right? Like I completed losing weight. I've kept it off for 20 years.
Okay.
So it's a real lifestyle for me now. And I'm a sober guy. So like I know that food was probably just my avenue, because like for most kids who are chubby, like they overindulge. But then when I lost the weight, I realized, I could do this with alcohol. I could do this with a million things. So it's really, I've had to work on my brain. What I've noticed is it just like the real dirtbag food, like the real gas station craving kind of is easier to sort of let go of.
Right.
But to your point, I take half of the minimum dose.
Right.
Shout out the great Craig Conover hooking it up. Yeah.
So you do exactly what I'm telling you. What I'm hot for.
Is that what you're into?
But how many people do you know who do
Josh?
this? Maybe in LA. You live in LA.
Sure.
So you might know a lot of people who microdose. But this is not a thing yet. Have you heard much about it in the media?
Only from like longevity people. But
Right.
yeah, this Craig Conover Wellness is great peptide therapy, longevity doctor. And
Yep.
he sort of suggested this to me. And I was like, listen, I would at least like to see it and not just wear it as some badge of honor that I never touched it. And it's interesting. I don't know if I'll do it forever, but I'm interested to see.
Which one are you on? What are you on?
Tirzepatide.
Yeah.
Tirzepatide.
That's the Mounjaro Zepbound one. Yeah.
Got it. And so you're on half of the minimum, and you take it once a week. Same thing.
I even I do it like once every 10 days.
Yeah. That's microdosing.
Wow.
I'm so happy to hear you doing that because I am absolutely convinced. And when you look at the data, okay, really not the ChatGPT data, although that's good, but there's another app called Open Evidence that if you have an NPI, National Practitioner number, that you get for free, and you put in microdosing, you put in Tirzepatide and its effects on inflammation and life extension. The studies from the New England Journal of Medicine, this is real stuff, are really profound how effective it is. It's just nobody knows about this yet. And I'm promoting Botch Presents Plastic Surgery Rewind right now, right? So I was on the Today Show Monday, and I did KTLA this morning. I'm talking that. What I really want to do, though, is go around and talk about microdosing of these medications, because I think it's just not out there yet. And I think if you could it's all about reduction of inflammation. That's what this is about. And because the more sugar you're exposed to in your circulation, the more inflammatory effects you're going to get. And that's the ultimate anti-aging thing to do. So I love that you're doing that.
And was it overblown? I feel like what we're finding out is, like any diet, that if you aren't supplementing with weight training and getting enough protein in, of course you're going to have skin sagginess or lose muscle mass, but that it wasn't any worse from taking a GLP-1.
Well, it is. I'll tell you why. Because
I was going to, yeah.
You do know. Tell us. Go ahead.
I do know, because when I first took Ozempic, Josh knows I was in a really, really, really great gym groove too. And then I went off it because my wife and I were trying to have our first child. He's now 7 weeks old. We did that. I went back on. And since going back on, I have found it absolutely impossible to get back in a gym routine. And when I tell you I am achy, I am weak, and I know I have to do it.
Yeah.
I have to. But without it, it really is, it's bad.